All right, today from Heritage, I got some a little bit different. I got the H-575. Awesome archtop guitar, totally different from what we've shown you recently from this brand, so stick around. How's it going, y'all? This is Cooper Greenberg here at Alamo Music Center in San Antonio, Texas. You can find us online at alamomusic.com. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel, like the vids, comment snarky things. I love to see it, and turn your notifications on because we got cool stuff coming through 24/7. And this is one of them. Our friend Gerald over at Heritage texted me several days ago and said, what are your thoughts on the H-575? We've been stocking and selling a lot of H-150s and 530s and 535s, but I had not yet taken the dip into this kind of Mac Daddy of the hollow body. And so I was like, I think we got to do it. And I have very, very little experience with guitars like this and this style. Usually, when we're talking electrics, especially on this channel, mostly solid bodies, and then some semi-hollows and even less hollow bodies, and then even less hollow bodies that are like this. I cannot remember the last time that we've reviewed a guitar like this. So I was just excited to kind of see what it brought out of me playing it, and I am very, very happy with how this thing sounds, how versatile it is. With something like this, you automatically look at it and folks call it a jazz box, but it is so much more than that. So let's just go through it. Heritage, if you don't know, based out of Kalamazoo in the old Gibson factory. They stuck around. They've been doing very tried and true Gibson-esque designs that are touched by the same machines that touched your classic 59 Les Pauls and all that stuff. So this is a great way to kind of get a different option when you're looking at a guitar like this. And everything from Heritage, I've been blown away by the standard series and the custom cores. This is a standard, but it is turned all the way up. Let's figure out how I can encompass the majesty of this guitar. This is a fully hollow, carved solid maple top. This whole thing is solid curly maple, so you got a nice flame on there. But typically, even in their 535s, 530s, Gibsons, 335s, all that stuff, you're working with laminate maple. This is solid carved maple, which I think is awesome. That is a big part of what commands the price of this guitar. This thing is, I think, right over $4,000. However, you go to a small luthier like Collings that's doing solid maple tops, those guitars totally blow this out of the water with their price. I'm not sure if they blow it out of the water in terms of their quality. I love Collings, but this is an incredibly made, very meticulously built and crafted guitar with a solid maple top that's going to be a lot less money than other carved maple solid top hollow bodies. So there's that. Curly maple all over. These are Seymour Duncan Seth Lover pickups. Awesome. I've played a few other guitars with these pickups in it. I did not know that these were the Seth Lovers until after I had played it a little bit, and I just love the sound. Very organic and just like, total kind of saturation, but I don't know. It works great for the jazzy type stuff. I just think that is what takes the versatility of this guitar with the body and the hollowness and the solid top and everything. It's resonating, but the pickups are awesome. So you'll hear those in a second. This is an adjustable rosewood bridge. Very cool, totally different than kind of what we have shown a lot of with just tune-o-matic or wraparound, whatever. This is rosewood, and I think that contributes to the sound quite a bit as well. 2-volume, 2-tone, 3-way switch. Mahogany neck. You got some Grover style. I think these are Heritage branded tuners, but they're Grover-esque. And up on the headstock, you got the Heritage and rosewood fingerboard to match the rosewood bridge. It is a very cool guitar. Now, in the demo, also Florentine cut, because that's how it's done. In your ES-175 kind of vibe, you got to have the Florentine cut in the vintage Sunburst. There's the back, also carved. Really, really nice. So, In the demo, I got the tone knobs rolled off to start, get more of a jazzy tone, and then bring the tone all the way up to 10. It totally transforms into this like really great blues rock kind of old school 70s tone. And it just blew me away playing it. I hope that it comes across in the demo that you got this whole wide range of sounds that you can get out of this thing. It's not just a jazz guitar. It's not just a blues guitar. It can encompass a lot of different things, and this is just the guitar rolling straight into the amp. EQs all the way up, you know, to 6 or 12 o'clock, whatever you want to call it. EQs all in the middle, a little bit of reverb and volume, and it's awesome. So take a listen. There you have it, H-575, another guitar that from now on I'll have to keep in stock here at the store, because I think as we've gotten these, you know, we started with H-150s as we sort of rolled the brand in earlier this year. People loved them. I think that they're great to A/B compared to a Gibson Les Paul. And then we got the 530, which as of right now, there's no ES330 to compare it to, so that's great. You got a Casino, but I think, you know, people fell in love with that. They come into our store. 535s, obviously great guitars, and now we got the 575. Also, not a ton of guitars out there that are easy to get. They can be compared with this in terms of the build quality and, like I said, just easy to get. There's amazing Gibson custom shop guitars out there that if I placed an order today, it'd be a year to get it in. Doesn't mean that it would be, you know, not worth the wait, because all these guitars at this caliber, if it's what you're looking for, it's worth the wait. But I think it's really cool that Heritage has this stuff in stock that they're making, and the cases are great. The build out is great on it. I forgot to say 12-inch radius and a bone nut, and I was about to say bone nut and saddle, but obviously that's not the case here. I just say that, bone nut and saddle all the time. You got rosewood down there. That's really cool, and I think it contributes to that kind of, you can get almost kind of staccato. It's a nice, sustain that you can get out of this, but that definitely affects the sound. The pickups are top notch, and it's pretty hard to find a completely solid carved top, carved back, hollow body guitar. That's really, really cool. So if you're interested in the guitar, you're going to find it at alamomusic.com along with the other heritage stuff that we have. Another cool thing that they do is fun factory special limited colors. We showed you a Bourbon Burst and Cadillac Green H-150 custom not too long ago. Both of those sold straight out the gate when we dropped that video. We got a couple more. They let us get a few more. So check out the website, look at heritage, and see this guitar as well as all the other very cool, some limited colors, some custom core, and some just standard, straight up, awesome heritage guitars. And give us a call if you want to ask questions. If you need to see up close pictures, get the weight on guitars. This one's light, so feel good about that because it should be. But we can give you weights and photos and extra specs and any kind of details that you'd want. We'll play them, AB them for you. We'd love to do it because that's why we're here. So thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please. It helps us out, and sharing the videos helps us out. But as for right now, thank you very much for watching. We'll bring you more cool heritage stuff soon, and we'll see you next time.